Are Chaos Warshrines of Khorne any good? I wasn't sure I would do a video on just the Khorne one at all, but one of my new subscribers specifically asked. Yes, I've seen that video too, the one covering the different bonuses of all 4 Chaos God Warshrines. But hey, if you guys want to see this one in bloody vicious combat, who am I to deny you? Please like, subscribe, comment, and consider donating to my Ko-fi page. Your comments do matter to me and they do help, so keep them coming. Often seen as a final mount for cultists that reach level 20, meaning that having a "shoot me" sign painted on you won't result in permanently losing the hero. The Chaos Warshrines come in different flavors. This is the jalapeno one. Clocking in at 11,250 HP on Ultra, this sports 70 armor, 15% spell resistance as a mortal unit, 60 leadership for the standalone unit 1, and a speed of a whopping barn-burning 38. Melee attack is 35 default, and this one really does burn. No sarcasm, it's flaming attacks. Usual disclaimers apply. Attack interval is 4, so it smacks regularly, with a max splash target value of 5. Melee defense is 25. It's a big, unmaneuverable shrine. What were you expecting? Weapon strength is 375. Not that this is why you brought it, but do be aware that this damage is 250 base and 125 armor piercing, a 2-to-1 ratio. So while not helpless against armored units, it won't personally inflict much carnage unless you're fighting average armor units or lower. Charge bonus is 25, and while mass is 4,000, this isn't exactly a chariot. No, this unit is about the toppings. Like the Blood Shrine, we see Encourage as a basic trait, functioning like a hero, and besides causing fear, it has Favor of the Ruinous Powers, adding plus 10 leadership within a 35-meter radius. That's not a small buff. Shakier leadership in your units is something to avoid, and this will keep your demonic units from disintegrating as quickly, as one example. Perhaps more importantly, we have Giver of Furious Glory, which rises in intensity with each nearby entity death. That is, Khorne cares not from whence the blood flows, only that it flows. If this works as written, it's not even that the kills have to be by the Warshrine, they can be deaths of your own side's units too. The buff, fortunately, affects allies only, granting a maximum of plus 15% base damage, armor piercing damage, and plus 8 melee attack. Not that I think that you should care much, but as a mortal Khorne unit, yes, it has frenzy. You're welcome. The quick gist of the lore bust is that you can get a smidgen of extra armor, more charge bonus, an anti-infantry bonus, and a little extra leadership and spell resistance. Useful, but again, not why you came. So let's take the Furious Glory. That's a maximum of plus 8 melee attack, but the Blood Shrine gives you plus 8 melee attack and plus 4 leadership full time. No build-up required. Yes, the Warshrine gives you the potential of increasing melee weapon strength, and that helps with snowballing, but that bonus takes time to build up. So, okay then. What if you combined both? I mean, we're here to be as evil as possible for the glory of Khorne, and he's not the most patient of gods, so why don't we bring a Blood Shrine to get the buff to melee attack now, and kill more things, faster, and build up faster to even more melee attack later? Too much? No? Actually, it almost is too much if you're dealing with some unit matchups, like Minotaurs with Gore Greed active. But what about something more pedestrian like Bloodletters? Or no, Exalted Bloodletters. Like the Blood Shrine, they don't have Frenzy, but they hit really hard and you want them to hit more often, so they hit Hellblade as soon as possible. The leadership buffs make them nigh unbreakable. The melee attack buffs help you deal with their biggest weakness, and they were already magical attack and armor piercing. Yeah, this can work. I don't usually think of Khorne as a buff strategy faction due to the lack of magic, but in this case, I think you can make an argument that combining the potential is worthwhile, not just to get the Furious Glory buffing melee damage in a radius, but cranking the melee attack to levels no one can hold out against, not even the crafty High Elves. Extra melee attack also means that the Minotaurs facing cavalry or Minotaurs with great weapons fighting dwarfs can make up for going against their specializations. And the more they kill, the stronger the units become. and the faster your army snowballs with the army abilities. So it's like snowballing, but with jalapeno peppers. Sounds good? No, it sounds really evil. Take care, and have fun winning glory furiously.